words. We are ranking the top Gen 4 Pokemon, and not just Pokemon, we're ranking the legendary Pokemon, and we are starting right now. We're going Gen 1 right off the bat, and I can't get this tier list to work right, so I'm sorry, but I have to have all the Pokemon start out here. Articuno. Out of the 3 legendary birds, he's probably tied for second. He's probably tied for second. Overall, he's probably a B. Or it's probably a B for me. It's good. I love Articuno. Articuno, the first one. But I'm putting him B tier because I know there's a lot of other legendaries I like way more. Is this a Zelf? So I'm not going to lie. I don't know these very well, so that I don't like them that much. It's either a Zelf, Uxie, or I don't know the other one. I'm putting it probably C tier, but I'm kind of full down there. Registeel. Registeel's kind of cool. The shiny is awesome. Now, that's only for Pokemon Go for me. I don't have the shiny, but I like it. I like it a lot, so I think that I'm putting him C tier. I think so. I think I'm putting him C tier. So I'm leaving him here. Now Reggie Ice is kind of lit. He's going B tier. And the other one's Mess Spirit. Thanks, chat. Thanks, Cooper. Reggie Rock. My Reggies might all go B. How about that? My Reggies are going B. Okay, now we're on to the good one. I like Dialga a lot. I don't know if it's S tier yet. I'm putting him up in A tier though for sure. Regigigas. He's cool. He's B tier for me. I have no reason why at all. No reason why. Kyogre. I'm an old head. 1,000,000% I'm an old head. Kyogre's S tier. Kyogre might be A tier for right now. I might leave S tier for my favorite. Lugia is probably my favorite Pokemon of all time. S tier. Just because Lugia is Lugia, I have 2 hollow Lugia cards. One's Japanese from Neo Genesis, and the other one's Neo Genesis as well. Yes, I love it. Zapdos. Zapdos is solid A for me. It's solid. I could put Articuno A tier too, probably. I probably could go Articuno A tier, and it probably will I'll rework that later. Palkia. I don't like it as much as my legendary birds off the rip. Gen 1. I don't know. Entei. Old head in me here. It's putting Entei S tier. Oh my gosh. Whenever you randomly encountered those back in the old games, I about had a panic attack. I about puked. And when I couldn't catch one of them, I remember that I about cried. If you did that at one point, if you almost cried because you missed an Entei, like the video or comment. Now we have our Latias. Latias and Latios. I like the color of Latias better, but I feel like I feel like I resonate with Latios for some reason. I think they're my high B tiers. Ho-Oh S tier. It's Ho-Oh from the Johto is S tier. OG, my favorite. It's Gold, Silver, 2 of the best games of all time. And I don't think it's close. I've never played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, though. I feel like I need to. Like the video if I need to do that. Cresselia. I like Cresselia. Cresselia is probably one of my favorites to play with. And the main reason I like it a lot is because of the fact that in Pokemon Legends Arceus, it was legit and it was cool, and it's just like one of my favorite things to do. It's going A tier. It's probably going in front of Dialga just for design's cool. Yeah, I think this is Mesprit. I think that's Azelf, and I think that's Uxie. I'm sorry, they're all three going C tier for me. Heatran. Heatran's A tier. I probably like him over the birds just for the fact that how I encountered them in Arceus was so cool. I never played Platinum. I never played Diamond Pearl, but I know Dialga. I like Dialga. Suicune, I've got to say, for me, Suicune. But I know for me, Suicune has to be S tier. I probably like it. I probably like it ahead of Entei. It was the Pokemon Sapphire. Oh my gosh, I love it. And here, these are all good ones from here on out. These are gonna stack my top end, and I know basically Pokemon Devil itself, Pokemon Satan. It's strong and OP though, so I'm putting it behind Dialga in A tier. It's so strong. The Arceus, the battle you have to go through to beat and catch Giratina, it's well done. PLA is legit. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And now another S tier, Groudon. The Master of Land itself. Not to be overlooked. Rayquaza or Rayquaza. I'm going Rayquaza. Pokemon Emerald. Man, that's just the trip right here. I love it. Based off of the Quetzalcoatl from the Aztecan religion, I guess. It's cool. It's fun. And then we are left with Raikou. A tier. You know, I might have to go Articuno up there. I don't know. So, would you be mad at me if I didn't put Mew S tier? Because myself, I kind of struggle with this. I'm gonna put Mew S tier, but for what reason? If you ask me, why are you putting Mew in S tier? I can't tell you. Because it's really cool to catch in Pokemon Snap, the OG game. Because you can't catch it in the actual games, in the Gen 1 games. I mean, I guess I'm putting it in S tier because of all the lore. And do you remember the back how everybody thought Mew was hiding under the truck next to the SSN? Oh my gosh, that was just so cool. All the glitches you can use to get Mew, how it can learn any move. Mew can learn any move in Pokemon. And then we have Mewtwo, the stronger clone version of Mew. It's S tier. It's S tier. Mewtwo's the greatest Pokemon, almost, I could say, of all time. He's my guy. Mewtwo, yes, Mewtwo, yes. Cerulean Cave, the lore, catching Mewtwo, and just overall having him as a Pokemon, and you just feel like you're on top of the world. The nostalgia's there, the power's there. The Pokemon 2000 movie. Oh, like, are you serious? And Detective Pikachu, Mewtwo. There's nothing, nobody can argue with me on this. And if you can, leave me a comment for sure. But I'm gonna end it. I'm leaving it at that, I think. I mean, I could go through and rate all these, maybe. Mewtwo, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Suicune, Rayquaza, Groudon, Entei, Mew. I'd probably put Mew in front of. In terms of favorite-wise, I think Rayquaza Shiny almost puts him in front of Mew, but he doesn't. I mean, I could put Mew in front of Suicune. I like Suicune, though. Okay, Kyogre. I could put Kyogre in A tier. Or an S tier. I could put him in S tier. I'm not going to, though. Giratina, Heatran, the birds. I could switch Raikou on Articuno. Miss Spirit's kind of cool, though. I like Miss Spirit because it has all the healing powers, too. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's the order we're going on. If you like... Whoa. If you like the tier list, go ahead and leave a like down there. Guess what? It is completely free. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to do any of that jazz. It's free. Subscribe if you like it. I'm going to put more of these out. And if you have a recommendation for what kind of video you want next, go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me. Sub for more. And guess what? We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.